Okay, just kidding. Hi, I'm Bridget, and thank you so much. I'm sorry that happened. I have multiple devices, and one of them was muted. So welcome to Unleash Your Voice, Wake Up Singing with me. Again, my name is Briget Boyle, and I'm here to help you wake up and start singing. So first things first, feel your feet on the ground, lift up your toes. You can kind of go back onto your heels. And then slowly bring your foot all the way down, nice and flat onto the ground, and then take a couple of big deep breaths. So breathe into your belly and exhale with a little bit of force. Then relax that air back in. And exhale again with a little bit of force. And when I say force, what I mean is using your abdomen, using your belly to push that air out. So breathe in again. And then breathe out. Awesome. Now roll your shoulders back. Good. As we're doing this, go ahead and start to make some noise, some sighs, whatever feels right. Really just play around and then bring your shoulders the other direction. And kind of take this slow and really kind of feel the scrunch of your shoulders and then feel the release of it and then feel the scrunch and allow that release to happen. And yeah, bring your hands to your shoulders like I'm doing. Feels kind of good. And then slowly but surely you can bring your arms. Hey, Michael and Catherine and Paul, so glad you're here. Bring your arms around, open them up, feel that stretch in the front of your chest. And yeah, just kind of feel that waking up, that circulation starting to go, and then shake it out. Shake out those hands. Awesome. Good. Now just bounce a little bit, shake your knees around, really feel that like waking up. Good morning. Move your head around a little bit. And actually, let's stay here and go into the neck rolls. And you can even keep bouncing your knees a little bit just to kind of feel that relaxation throughout your body. But move your neck around to start to loosen up the neck. And if you find a spot that needs a little extra love, you can just hold there. Or you can keep going, whatever works for your body. Now go the other direction. Good. Awesome. That feels so good. Okay, great. So now we're going to bring the head down. And when you do this, try not to like scrunch, but really think about like an upward motion and then forward and somewhat down. And you can bring your hands to the back of your head and even press against it to kind of open up the back of the neck. And I always like to keep making noise as we're doing this because for me it helps my body kind of relax and it reminds my voice and my body to just connect. Good. And then we'll take our chins up just to kind of stretch out the front of the neck. You can even put your tongue out. Good. Now bring your head down and then tongue out again. And then go ahead and rub into your jaw. Give yourself a nice little morning jaw massage. And if you want to leave your tongue out, you can do that. You can bring it back in, whatever feels the most impactful for you this morning. Great. And then you can bring your tongue up toward your nose. Awesome. Now give yourself a little massage through the ridge of your nose, kind of reminding yourself where your resonant space is. And start to make some funny noises. Yeah. Oh, play around with the placement, nice and forward. Right in the middle. Oh, yeah. And then think about putting the voice really far back. And then take a couple of yawns. Yeah, that's good. And one more rolling of the shoulders back. Good. Let's do some chest pounding today. I'm feeling that. And do some horse lips while we're doing this. If you have trouble doing horse lips, you can stop with the chest pounding and put your fingers in your cheeks and kind of loosen up your lips a little bit. Otherwise, just do some horse lips and chest pounding. It's that kind of morning. We're multitasking. Yeah. And then take the pounding down the arms. And go to the other side. Wake up the body energetically, and then take it down to the belly. And here, really loosen the belly. Try not to hold it in at all. Really just think about how loose can you make your belly feel. And then match this pounding with a little bit of noise. Good. Now take it down the middle of your legs. And then up the outside. And then up into the lower back. Nice in your fists and into the lower back, into the kidneys. And then into the glutes a little bit. Kind of loosen up those hips. And then just bounce a little bit. Really kind of feel yourself centering. As my favorite yoga teacher, Adrienne Meschler, says, head over heart, heart over pelvis. Really trying to think about that nice alignment from the crown all the way through to the earth. Great. Now we'll just do some horse lips. We can do them by themselves first without any sound. So nice big deep breath in, relax that air in, and then push it out with horse lips. So awesome. Do that again. One reminder, I always love to like move when I'm trying to make sound or trying to make my voice or my apparatus up here do stuff. It kind of helps me relax this area, and sometimes it can really help with the directionality of the breath and reminding myself to be supportive of that breath. So if that works for you, pull it in, kind of do the movements that I'm doing. If it's too much, you can just make the noises, make the make the sounds that I'm making. Paul just said something here. What did he say? I keep wondering what people who happen to tune in just when you're doing the middle. I know, I've been thinking that too, when I'm in the middle of horse lips or when I'm like, what is it? What is this crazy woman doing? But whatever, they can take it or leave it. So now do horse lips with a little bit of, with a glissando. So we'll start at the top of our range and go all the way down. And we'll take it nice and slow, okay? So deep breath in, and then good, do that again, breathe in. And really try to do this for as long as you can. And then horse lips with the glissando. Awesome. Now we're gonna do a rolling R. So if you have trouble with that, you can exercise it by going ra 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 ra. So as we're doing, if you are having trouble making an R, a rolled R, just do that. So it's kind of like a duh sound, but your tongue is coming off the top of your mouth, the roof of your mouth. Ra 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 ra. Okay. So everybody who can do the rolled R, go ahead and do that with the glissando. Awesome. Next challenge is to do both the horse lips and the R at the same time. It's super fun. So what that kind of entails is again, sort of great breath support, really relaxing that air deep into the belly, and then relaxing the lips and relaxing the tongue, really, with that sort of upward motion, but keeping it kind of loose and relaxed. So here we go. Super weird, right? So try it again. Awesome. Now roll your shoulders back one more time. Yeah, Paul, thank you for that. Trouble producing the trilled R sound, but it's hard for me to prolong as long as I've done it. So I've been doing this for a really long time, and I'm able to, over time, the more and more I practice and the more and more I try things and push myself in that direction, I'm able to hold it longer and longer. So, singing is one of those things where it is actually one of the more natural things that we can do as human beings, but in order to really develop the techniques, it takes practice, it takes time, it takes patience, it takes perseverance. So I'm glad you're here with me every week to practice that. So here we go. I'm down at the piano now. We're just gonna do our ma, me, mi, mo, mu, ma, ya. Why don't we all just say that, and then we'll get into the singing of it. Ma, me, mi, mo, mu, ma, ya. One more time. Ma, me, mi, mo, mu, ma, ya. Great. Now we'll sing it. Ma, me, mi, mo, mu, ma, ya. And here what we're trying to do is have a nice solid sound, like a column of sound. The m's are not very important. So it's like the most important thing is actually the sound of the vowels. So really focus in on the sound of the vowels. Ma, me, mi, mo, mu, ma, ya. 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 I'm going to stop here and clear my throat a little bit. Ha, ha. Cool. Ma, me, mi, mo, mu, ma, ya. 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 Great, let's stop there and do glissando. Good, one more glissando. And then work it to a yawn. Thursday morning yawns are always a little extra. So cool. Now we'll do some horse lips arpeggios with the ah. Oh, that was a nice minor chord there. So we'll do 2 horse lips and then an ah. So it'll sound like this. Okay, great. So I have a comment here from Nancy about running out of breath really pretty soon. And I think there's a few different things to think about and to practice. So one is the relaxing of the air in, and really, like, as you take your inhale, allow for more space for that air to sit it down low in your belly. There's some really great exercises you can do to kind of work on that sort of lowering of the air intake. One is to put a couple of heavy books on your belly and lay on the ground and breathe in and try to lift those books up as you inhale. So you're really kind of feeling that air go nice and down into the belly. So that's one that can really work. The other one is and we did this last time, I believe, where you put your hands on your ribs and you allow your ribs to expand as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, you leave your ribs expanded. And that should engage the diaphragm and engage the abdominal breathing that is key. It's a key development in singing technique. So breathe in again, and then breathe out, leaving your rib cage expanded. Yeah, and I think the reminder that relaxing the air in and you know, kind of coming from that really supported place, especially during these simple exercises, is really important. So moving on, we're gonna go here. We'll do the horse lips into the ah. So we'll go. Ah. And actually, let's make that a ma. That'll be a little bit easier. So let's start there. Last one. Great, now take it into a glissando. Check in with the neck, see how you're feeling with that. You can even reach back and give yourself a little self-care early morning neck massage. I know for some of you it's not the morning, but it never hurts to reach back there and give yourself a little love. Yeah. Good. Now I want you to do a little humming and chewing, just to again sort of check in with your resonance. Kind of, you can put your fingers on the ridge of your nose, or sorry, on the sinus. What do you call these things? Cheekbones. Gosh, brain. And just do some humming and chewing with your hands on your cheekbones, just to feel where that resonance is. Now feel the ridge of your nose. Good. Now feel what it feels like in your jaw. Great. Now ma 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 ma. Ma, 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 ma. Good. Roll your shoulders back. Awesome. Okay. Now let's move into some Bulgarian stuff. Oh, actually, I wanted to do this. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. do a glissando. So that's a really nice one for working on moving the notes around and having more steps in the notes. It can be, it's good for sort of pitch accuracy and development in that way. I'll touch on that next again on Monday at 9:30 when you all are here with me. Great. So let's do gliodai ma gliodai. For those of you who have been with me, you know this one. I like repeating the same thing over and over again because they do get, I feel like there's a lot to learn every time you sing the same thing over and over again. You can grow within it. So here we go. This one goes like this. Gliodai ma gliodai. And then there's a drone part. Gliodai ma gliodai. So let's just do those two. I'll sing the melody, and if you want to sing the drone, you can do that. Gliodai ma gliodai. I start a little low just to kind of get the sort of resonance happening. And I want to say that this one, there's a tendency toward putting a lot of H's in there to move the notes. So gliodai ma gliodai. Try to avoid that. Really think about cleaning that out, having the notes just be gliodai ma gliodai. Hopefully you could hear the difference there. Gliodai ma gliodai. Gliodai ma gliodai. Gliodai ma gliodai. Gliodai ma gliodai. Great, and then the bottom part goes like this. Gliodai ma gliodai. And I want to say, always remind you that when you're going down in pitch, it's really important to think of an upward trajectory so that you don't go too low. Gliodai ma gliodai. So that when you're hitting those low notes, you're actually keeping the pitch where it needs to be, and the sound is bright. There's a nice little like spin to it. Gliodai ma gliodai. That'll be really key if you are the bottom singer in your group. So assuming you have a group, but we're all sheltered in place, so you can't actually sing with groups, but if you are recording your part for a virtual choir, keep that low note up. So a good way to do that is to think about like smiling, opening up the eyebrows, opening them up, bringing them up. My goodness. Okay, so I'll sing the melody, you can sing the bottom, gliodai ma gliodai, or the drone, gliodai ma gliodai, or the melody, either whatever works for you. Here we go. Gliodai ma gliodai. 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 Last one. Gliodai ma gliodai. Great, now take a glissando. Good, relax the neck. Great. Now we'll go dragano, draganchitse. So dragano, draganchitse. Okay. If you want to sing a drone, dragano, draganchitse, or dragano, draganchitse. So you're singing the tonic. Here we go. Dragano, draganchitse. So this is again a really good one for thinking about that upward trajectory of a descending line. Really thinking about supporting the sound, taking a nice big deep breath in, relaxing that air in, and then really supporting it, kind of smiling, raising your eyebrows, all those good things, keeping your energy up as we go down. Dragano, draganchitse. I'm going to say one more thing before we start going down, which is if you have that lift in the back of your throat and in your production, the ornaments become easier. So if you're kind of falling on the sound, dragano, it's a little harder to hit ornaments. So if you have a nice lift, dragano, draganchitse. Okay. Excuse me. Dragano, draganchitse. Dragano, draganchitse. Oh my goodness gracious, it's too early. Dragano, draganchitse. Dragano, draganchitse. Dragano, draganchitse. Dragano, draganchitse. Dragano, draganchitse. Dragano, draganchitse. Awesome. My voice doesn't have low notes today, which is usually what happens when it's Thursday and I'm tired. So I want to thank you all for being here this morning. It's been lovely to sing with you. This twice weekly warm-up makes my life so much easier. So hopefully you feel set up for a successful, wonderful day and that you've moved some energy around. And I really look forward to hearing from you. If you have any questions or thoughts, please feel free to put them in the chat. If you enjoyed this video, you can share it or invite your friends to come back on Monday or Thursday anytime. If you are watching on Facebook, please like my Unleash Your Voice page. If you are watching on YouTube, subscribe to whichever channel you're on. I know I'm streaming to multiple different places, but the more you subscribe and like and comment, the more you're supporting the work that I'm doing. And then I also have an online course called Unleash Your Voice. It's $15 a month or a one-time purchase of $97. I invite you to join me there. It's a really sweet course, and I always say this, and I mean it. I'm actually like this close to posting a new song up there, which is one of my favorite Macedonian songs. So I'd love to share that with you, and yeah, hope you have a lovely weekend, and I will be seeing you on Monday at 9:30. All right, take care. Bye.